Within the conditions we've tested to date, the virus in droplets of saliva survives best in indoors and dry conditions. The virus does not survive as well in droplets of saliva, and that's important because a lot of testing being done is not necessarily being done, number one, with the COVID-19 virus, and number two, in saliva or respiratory fluids. And thirdly, the virus dies the quickest in the presence of direct sunlight under these conditions. And when you look at that chart, look at the aerosol as you breathe it. You put it in a room, 70 to 75 degrees, 20% humidity, low humidity. It lasts, the half-life is about an hour. But you get outside and it cuts down to a minute and a half. Very significant difference when it gets hit with UV rays. Mr. President, while there are many unknown links in the COVID-19 transmission chain, we believe these trends can support practical decision-making to lower the risks associated with the virus. If I could have my next slide. And while that comes up, you'll see a number of some practical applications. For example, increasing the temperature and humidity of potentially contaminated indoor spaces appears to reduce the stability of the virus. And extra care may be warranted for dry environments that do not have exposure to solar light. We're also testing disinfectants, readily available. We've tested bleach. We've tested isopropyl alcohol on the virus, specifically in saliva or in respiratory fluids. And I can tell you that bleach will kill the virus in 5 minutes. Isopropyl alcohol will kill the virus in 30 seconds. And that's with no manipulation, no rubbing, just spraying it on and leaving it go. You rub it and it goes away even faster. We're also looking at other disinfectants, specifically looking at the COVID-19 virus in saliva.
So supposing we hit the body with a tremendous, whether it's ultraviolet or just very powerful light, and I think you said that hasn't been checked, but you're going to test it. And then I said, supposing you brought the light inside the body, which you can do either through the skin or in some other way. And I think you said you're going to test that too. Sounds interesting. Right, and then I see the disinfectant where it knocks it out in a minute, 1 minute. And is there a way we can do something like that by injection inside or almost a cleaning, because you see it gets on the lungs and it does a tremendous number in the lungs. So it'd be interesting to check that. So that you're going to have to use medical doctors with. But it sounds interesting to me. So we'll see. But the whole concept of the light, the way it kills it in 1 minute, that's pretty powerful.
Now, you saw the clip for yourself. You saw that there was absolutely nothing quote-unquote sarcastic about the question asked, and you saw that Trump in no way meant what he was saying as sarcasm. As soon as I heard this, because that's what the media was reacting to today, I laughed my ass off because I knew right away exactly what I was dealing with. I've always known what I was dealing with. Trump is a troll, a narcissist, and egotistical. The biggest problem with this guy is instead of being able to just say, I don't know, he pretends that he knows everything. And if you've already figured it out, anytime there's anybody else who shares the stage with him who might know a little bit more, a doctor, a scientist, anybody who people are more likely to listen to, more likely to trust, Trump's ego can't take it. The first thing he does is he does whatever he can to push that person out of the spotlight so that he can get back into the spotlight. Trump has been using these conferences as his rallies because he can't have any more of these stupid rallies where he's standing out in the middle of crowds because the crowds can't gather. And I'm pretty sure a lot of his supporters are angry about that, but there's nothing they can really do about it. As I'm speaking, coronavirus is about to have killed 200,000 people worldwide, and we have surpassed 50,000 deaths in America. So my thing is, if Trump, all he would have to do is just shut the fuck up. Just step aside for a second. Let an expert speak. But he can't do that. This guy literally said, you heard him, oh, is there a way we could put the UV rays inside the body? What? I mean, I knew as soon as I heard this, I started listening to conservative talk radio because I knew that they were going to do their best to walk it back. I knew that they were going to bring up the fact that Trump didn't tell those people to drink the fishbowl cleaner, hydroxychloroquine or chloroquine without the hydroxy. But the problem is it's very, very simple. There's mixed messaging. And when you have mixed messaging coming out of the White House, you've got experts who are trying to work on a cure, but you've got this guy hyping up companies like Sanofi and hyping up hydroxychloroquine when we don't have the FDA testing done yet to say whether or not this is safe. There's mixed messages going out to the American public, and because of those mixed messages, more and more people are dying than need to be dying. This is not good leadership. Now, I don't care how you feel about me and my criticisms. I don't care. Like, I think the biggest mistake the liberal media makes is that they give a fuck what you think. I don't care. I put out my critiques because I fucking feel like it, and I don't care what you think. Bottom line is this is not good leadership. There's too many mixed messages, and those mixed messages are going to get more and more Americans killed. So when you're talking about opening up governments, when you know that we have no cure for this, you're rolling the dice with your own lives. So if you guys want to march around and you want to be Call of Duty cosplayers, ooh, you got an AR-15? Yeah, well, I have 2 AR-15s. I got a Kimber 45. I got a Desert Eagle. I got a couple of revolvers. Some people watch my videos where I go out shooting. Some people don't. Whatever. The bottom line is, you're not intimidating anybody. If the government wants to, they'll blow you to fucking Mars the second you try some shit. Bottom line is, y'all are marching around spreading this virus more than needs to be spread. And because Trump is talking about, oh, yeah, you guys are hostages to the government. Now, I just thank the Lord that Obama isn't in office right now, because if Obama was in office, these people would probably be marching around the White House with guns, and these people would be threatening his life, and all of these governors are getting death threats, for God's sakes, right now. It's like, Trump, why are you trying to start an insurrection in the country which you are the president of? That's ridiculous. Why are you trying to start some shit when you're the person who's in the leadership? That's just stupid. What you need to do, sit back, relax, let some of the experts talk. And instead of you getting up there and pretending you know everything, which I know you don't, and we all know you don't. We're not going to go out and drink bleach and inject Lysol, and we're not going to go out and put fucking UV rays down our goddamn throat. Just sit back, relax, and just listen. Be quiet for a while. Let some of the intelligence from the other people marinate in that blonde hair, that beautiful blonde hair of yours for a little while. Please do that, please.
Greg Clugston, Washington.
And President Trump says the mainstream media is overreacting to his raising the possibility of disinfectants being injected into people to combat the coronavirus.
I was asking a very sarcastic question to the reporters in the room about disinfectant on the inside. But it does kill it, and it would kill it on the hands, and that would make things much better. That was done in the form of a sarcastic question to the reporters.
During a White House signing ceremony, the president once again touted emerging research on the benefits of sunlight and humidity in diminishing the virus threat. Also at townhall.com, some businesses in Georgia are reopening as the state's governor eases a month-long shutdown. That's despite fears that a new wave of coronavirus infection.
Evidence supports they must be found guilty, they must be incarcerated. I don't care how old and frail Hillary Clinton is. If she coordinated this and it can be proven, she must go to jail. End of story. Weintick 695, Patriot 957-2874. Peter, Florida, you're in the Wilkow Majority. Hello.
Hey, Wilkow, how are you?
Fine, how are you, sir?
Good. It's Pete from the PTV radio show. Listen, you said...
The what?
Pete TV radio show.
Okay, so okay.
Okay. Yes. Now you say you're dealing with facts there, and rationality leading to facts.
Uh-huh.
The inference of these chemicals.
Are you taping this call for some bit you're going to do on your radio program?
No, not doing it at all. I'm talking to you about facts to do with these liquids that go into the body.
You're taping this for a bit you're going to air. Okay, but that I'm not giving you permission to do that, but go ahead.
Right. All right. Right. So listen, the Lysol is manufactured by the manufacturer not to go anywhere near the lips or an opening of the body, because the body overreacts drastically. You get terribly sick.
Instead of trying, look, let me tell you something. It's in poor taste. I'm going to tell you right now, because I've been doing this for quite some time. It's in poor taste to try to make a radio bit by calling another radio host. If that's what you're doing, I'm going to tell you it's not going to work out for you. Never once, not ever, did I say, or did the president say, or has anyone said that Lysol is a cure? No one's telling anyone to inject Lysol. Listen.
No, he just said, let's put UV lights in your body. Right.
You're trying to do a radio bit by calling me. It's not going to work out for you. I've played the audio. I played the precursor. I could read you the transcript. Listen, it's not a good way to climb the ladder of this business by trying to play this game.
Even inferring to look into it.
All right. Thank you very much for the call. You want to try to make a name for yourself by pulling a radio stunt on me, buddy? It ain't gonna work. 1-866-95-PATRIOT 957-2874. Renee, Arizona, you're on the Will Count Majority. Hello.
Hey, Andrew, how are you today?
Fine. How are you?
Good. I want to go right back to what your previous caller was talking about and how everyone is ridiculing President Trump for wondering. He didn't suggest that we do this, but wondering, is there a way that we can disinfect from the inside? Is there a way we can clean ourselves? And in fact,
yeah, drink water, stupid. Just drink water. The fuck are you trying to put UV rays inside your body?
That procedure right now, which when I first heard about it, I was like, wow. Unbelievable. And here's the thing.
Yeah, you can have your colon cleansed, just like they did on the Nutty Professor. You people are stupid. And he says something stupid, and now you have to try to walk it back. And you can't walk this shit back forever because it's so stupid. He was you know what? I wonder what would happen if I douse somebody in gasoline and pour fucking matches on them. Oh, my God.
All the time. So basically, Trump was just wondering.
Yeah, he was just wondering. It's like, if space is so cold, can you freeze chicken in space?
The amazing medical procedures
you guys are dumb.
Available to us today.
I know you're the poorly educated, but Jesus Christ, you guys are dumb.
For doing so, we would not have what we have today. And it just infuriates me that these people... It
infuriates you that he says stupid shit that other people are trying to spin and walk back? That infuriates you?
The problem that we're facing here...
What's the problem? What's the problem?
The media is not playing the first part of
I played the whole goddamn thing and it was as stupid as I thought it was. What are you kidding?
Right before him, there was a man from Department of Homeland...
Yes, we saw that on the video because I played the whole thing.
But now they're translating this...
So what are you saying? If bleach can be put on the skin and you can wash your hands, is it possible to wash out your lower intestine? Oh my God. Don't drink bleach, goddammit.
So is disinfectant, don't drink bleach, and Clorox. And I want to know what planetary difference, what chasm separates us that we hear the president speaking in plain English, we hear his tone. He's not giving anything that sounds even remotely commanding. He's musing about these...
Hard to walk this shit back, isn't it?
Government